If you saw me change category twice, no you didn't. You definitely did not. I did not change my mind about the category. I did not change it, no way. I did not forget to change to just chatting and then change my mind 2 minutes later. And change it back to art. Wait, I didn't even check. Is Warudo properly all ready to go? I think it is. I did check. It's open, but it's like... Actually, what I should check is if it's the right size. Let's see here. Oh, my throat does not... My throat's not ready. You're gonna have to give me a bit. Well, we're gonna do a bit of yapping, but it's also gonna be like art because we're just gonna go straight to the art screen. Right now. Hello. 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 Let me, I'm gonna unmute myself for a second just to make sure I sound okay. Yeah, I'm gonna unmute myself. That sounds fun. Okay. So, who the hell is this new fella here? Who's this? This is Cue Ball. This is what I'm thinking I want to do with Cue Ball in the future. I think I want to model this or something along these lines. This is kind of just like an idea. I just sat down Saturday, and it was just like I'm just gonna come up with something. I'll just do it all at once. Look at all this. I was like I wanna come up with something that fits a bit more like how I feel about Cue Ball and like how I want to express myself and it sounds so silly when I say it like that. Oh, my brain is still waking up. I have not done this in a minute. I want a character that fits a bit better how I feel about what I'm like. The old design had some issues that I wanted to try to work with and kind of make into something else. And it's okay, so if you can't tell, I didn't really think this describing exactly what I was going to change about Cue Ball well. I didn't really think it through before I went up, but it's okay. We're gonna figure this out. I'm gonna reach deep inside myself to see what it is about Cue Ball that made me make these choices. And one of them that I think is really obvious is one of the biggest inspirations for Cue Ball is the avatar of this person who used to, when they were still streaming, go by Cortibo. They had like a little fella that had like a jacket with big sleeves that look kind of like this. And and a visor. The visor comes from that too. So I took a few design cues kind of based on that. But I've also got like all these other things going on. Like I kept like a lot of the features because I really like a lot of things that Cue Ball was already doing. But I wanted to like make it feel more like a coherent and interesting design. So, the crop top is gone. Remember how I said it was non-negotiable? Well, it turns out if you melt it to the torso, then not only is it non-negotiable because it can never be removed, but I don't know where I was going with this. But I also, it's still technically a crop top, quote unquote, but it stops at the waist. The entire upper torso bit and the shoulder ball joints and stuff, those are all like the same tone as the sleeves here. And the sleeves are actually like Miku's sleeves. I wonder if I can find this image again real quick. Let me see if I can grab this. Oh, I feel really funny all of a sudden. I don't know why. Let's see here. Let's see here. I sent it to somebody when I was showing them this. It is, actually, it would be nice if I could just, yeah, hold on a sec. Hold on. It's Miku's sleeves, like that. It's the same idea. They kind of start at like the upper arm, middle of the upper arm. And then they like flare out from there. So, side by side. Whoops, that's the other canvas. I'm starting a new canvas for arrows because I want to record the time lapse now. Whoops, damn it. Okay, these sleeves right here. Look at him. This is the same idea. At least that's what I was thinking when I designed it. I actually don't think I have the energy to yap today. I was just at work all day, and my sleep schedule, oh, the fucking recurring fucking villain on the stream. It's led to a little bit of sleep deprivation because I had to, you know, wrangle it back into place. So I was waking up at normal times again. Yeah, I don't think a whole lot has changed about cue ball other than like some of the styling decisions, because I wanted cue ball to be more angular. I was talking about that for a bit, and I'm trying to strike a balance between being like a little guy and not a little guy. It's almost like impossible though. I don't think like something like that exists. It's fun to have like a cute little mascot character that you can like use to represent yourself, but I don't know. I've never really liked the idea of being like a little guy. So when I do eventually make this a thing, I want it to be like much bigger on the screen than just like this, you know? I would probably be like kind of how cue ball was, where I'd be about this much you'd see about this much of me on the screen. I don't know how these huge sleeves are gonna work though. They might get in the way. I could reduce them or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out when I get into 3D. But the problem, or when I do this in Blender in a while, I can't really do it too much right now though. I can't really do this right now. I want to work on Arrow, so I want to get her done. I definitely do not have the yap muscle working in my head very well at this moment. I could feel myself fading earlier today. I was like talking to my boss and I started like, my brain does this thing sometimes where like, if I lose my train of thought, like I can't get it back, and I'll like start running in circles and not making any sense. And it's really annoying. And I feel like I'm still a little bit like on that. A little bit. It's really annoying. Some days I just feel like I really should just go live on days where I can like yap and have like a really good vibe going on. Like days where I feel like I would be really good on stream. I would not give up Tuesdays and Wednesdays though, because I have to keep a schedule. But sometimes I like go up and I'm like, oh, my brain does not have the functioning capacity to really do a proper, like to do justice to this concept of streaming today, you know? I know it sounds fucking pretentious, but like, how else am I supposed to say it? I don't know. I just need to go, I need to like go with my vibes and just the vibes. I need to just flow with it and go up on days when I feel like I could do a good job, so I can yap properly. But that doesn't mean that I can't draw, of course. And this is an art stream, first and foremost. Speaking of that, there's a lot to do. That's why I'm sighing. Yes, more boob here, that's what that says. There's not enough boob there. Her boob is just not big enough on that side. I guess I could put cue ball somewhere so people can see the new fella. I'm sure people will come in and say something about him. This is probably okay. I think I can see enough detail from here. I also forgot her pockets for some reason. I guess I just ignored her boobs so hard that I didn't even bother with the pockets. Oh, I don't know, maybe there was somebody here at the very, very start of stream, the very first song I played while the ads were going. I was unintentionally introduced to Mindless Self-Indulgence, which is like a kind of a band that fits the same vibe as this particular VTuber, you know? Kind of like the 08 kind of like goth scene almost type vibe, which is really funny. Really fucking stupid way of acknowledging that, but it's if I had listened to that when I was like 14, it would have changed my life. But now it's just, they're really funny songs, honestly. They're super goofy. Like some of the songs, they're so wacky. in the, I don't know, they're like edgelord songs. It's really funny. It fits the vibe of this streamer like a T, if you ask me. To a T. Out here with half a vocabulary of cliches. I gotta work on that. Okay. But more importantly, we gotta work on this art. I got work to do. Today wasn't even a draining day at work at all, like not even close. It was a really easy kind of thing. And they started using some equipment that I'd been asking them to use for like forever, that I've been like kind of almost begging them to get. I was like, oh my god, please, please shoot this footage with a gimbal. Please. It is so hard to work with. And they finally went out and got a gimbal and shot footage with it. And it looks so much nicer. It feels so much more professional. So if you ever watch like a stream, or I guess any video basically, I mean, I feel like everyone knows what a gimbal is at this point, but I'll describe it anyway. If you ever watch a stream or like a video where somebody's walking around in public or something like that, and they got like a camera person and everything looks really smooth, it isn't just the camera person that's doing that. That's part of it, but they're using the camera is attached to a gimbal, which has motors in it and magnets and stuff that kind of smooth the motion of the camera as it's swinging around. And it makes for a much nicer watch. And it's a lot easier to work with if you're editing. It makes stuff like look really smooth. It's why like super professional productions look like really smooth and nice looking, I guess. But a lot of people these days actually, the meta is now like, if it looks too professional, people don't think of it as authentic enough. So I wonder if that's always going to be a thing. Because professional quality like that is no longer like valued in the same way as authenticity. At least that was what I was hearing a couple years ago. It's probably still the case though. Because, you know, people don't watch TV anymore, not people around my age or anything, but like everything on TV is still professionally shot, but there's hardly anybody watching TV these days, and like most advertising goes through like social media, so people want that authentic view or kind of taste to it, even if it isn't really entirely authentic. Or anywhere close to authentic in some cases. Yeah. Hint, hint. One sec. Actually, I should take this moment to clear my throat. Ooh. I feel like you guys know that this first hour is my warm-up. Cut me some slack by not showing up until hour 2. Just kidding. By lurking until hour 2. What am I talking about? Oh, yeah, I didn't say anything. It is nice to give people time to file in, though. I guess, you know, it gives me time to warm up as people come in. But I may have a bit of brain rot. Watching TwitchCon doesn't do good things for your brain, you know. Being like a weirdo and watching other people do stuff. Maybe it's not necessarily the most healthy thing. Where's my other canvas? Oh, it's right here. I'm stupid. I wonder if I can still paste this in here. I can. Okay, it stays in the same place. Put that down though. Oh, what was I circling? I had something. Oh, Did I do the thing that I was thinking about doing? There was something I had, there was a change that I made. I probably fixed it already, but there was something I did. Hold on a sec. There was something I did to cue ball over here, and I forgot to switch something like back. I think it's been changed now, because basically, like, this was the original head right here, but I felt like it was too unrefined. There wasn't enough going on. So I, like, added a bunch of things. I like, changed things up. I kind of, like, tweaked it until it felt more, like, intentional. Oh, guy. This is a little bit random, but I guess it's been on my mind a bit lately. I still feel like I'm really bad with Discord. Like, I chat in some servers, but I don't do, like, DMs and stuff too much with people. It's like, goo. Sometimes it bugs me. I'm like, you know. Never really know what to do when it comes to those things. Servers are almost easier these days in some ways because, like, I like to just yap, join in with the flow of a conversation. Hey Klondike, what's up? How you doing? Look at this. I have to show you. New design. Yeah, super funky. It's some 70s stuff. Let me take a look at that. Is it? Oh, the widget's still broken. I forgot to fix that and I never bothered to. I did write it down though. Oops. Yeah. A little bit, it's kind of based off this almost. 30 o'clock. What's up, Kavitzi? How you doing? He's on extra time. He's on borrowed time. 6 hours borrowed. But this fella is sort of, I don't know, it's kind of leaning into the sort of vibe that I've got right now with this Vroid avatar. A little bit. On top of, like, pulling from a lot of the influences that I've already had. You know, one thing I didn't say when I was talking about this a few minutes ago was I want to lean into like a CMYK kind of theme. Printer ink is based off like cyan, magenta, yellow, and black, and I would like kind of like RGB. I kind of wanted to do something similar. Let you down. That is, yeah, that's a very sad song. CMYK. Well, actually, this is the Y, so CMY. And then, well, I can't really do black on black because that would just make the whole thing, black. We got the fella here. I think what I'm gonna do, I don't think it's gonna switch like that. That was just me messing around. I'm probably gonna make stripes of color that go CMYK kind of across like the bands and stuff, rather than a solid color. Oh yeah, well yeah, there's, funny you say that. The sleeves are based off Miku's sleeves. Because Cue Ball is actually now completely shirtless. Totally shirtless, just has Miku sleeves now. Gonna use this for your OC lore. Excuse me, I am so sorry your grandma died. Can I use it for my OC lore? He's becoming more Miku-like. More Miku. Oh yeah, I already have the straps. Like, why not? And yeah, they've got to be this shape now. I love this shape. It's such a fun little shape. Cubalt, Tsune, and Miku. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't know if Klondike ever saw that. So this right here, this little freaking thingamabob. Kind of similar. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? Now I remember what I wanted to do. There's a reason why there's a box around this. I kind of wanted to incorporate this face into that design a little bit. This feels so like little guy core, and I wanted to have a little bit more of the sharpness of like what was going on over here. So if I take this and then merge it with that, we might have something a bit more. I don't know, we might have something more interesting. It's hard for me to nail exactly what aesthetic or what vibe I'm trying to go for. I do not know. I prefer not to be a little guy again, since I've been a little guy before. And I know that the current avatar is a little guy, but yeah, they're cute little fuckers, but I don't know, I gotta like balance out somehow. Also, seeing people like the one person who rated us not too long ago, the other day, was it Tekka Mech or whatever the hell they were called? Sorry, I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that. Oh, that's a different person. They're cool too, but Benno TV, they have like a robot head that they built. And I was just like looking at Twitter like a healthy person does, and I saw a tweet of them with some other people and whatnot, and they had their robot head and they were like walking around TwitchCon with that, and it's so like elaborate, it's crazy. They really have a crazy thing going. It makes me, AliExpress sells cyberpunk masks that actually look kind of cool. And I've occasionally gone back and like browsed through them. It made me like seeing that helmet made me want to like get like there are screen face masks that you can get. You can control with an app and you can put stuff on them. It makes me like kind of like, oh, what could I do with that? What could I do? I already have a black baseball cap. I don't know. I'm just thoughts and ideas. I can't build stuff. I'm not good enough. I'm not an engineer or anything like that, but I would love to try some stuff out with that. Maybe, yeah, that might be, I wonder if I could do that, because that's kind of like a curly brace, this right here. I wanted the relaxed type of vibe that this had to kind of persist, but yeah, I would probably do it like where most of the screen is dark and I just have like eyes or whatever on it, because you can see the eye holes very easily if you have the whole thing lit up. So wouldn't be using it in that way. I think I talked about wanting to get one of those like a long time ago, one of those, not a screen face mask, but just a cyberpunk mask. Because I had seen them and I was like, whoa! It kind of makes sense that these would come from AliExpress. I feel like it's thematically appropriate. If you get my drift. You know, I don't know if I want to remove. I don't know if I want to make this any flatter, because I feel like it's going to lose some of the character that's interesting about it. Oh, maybe I should. maybe that's okay. Maybe we can do that and it's fine. Huh. Maybe there's something to this. I kind of like it. Oh my goodness. We're just gonna leave that 1 pixel there as a beauty mark. That's a joke. I'm not gonna give the robot a beauty mark. I'm sorry. Stylization, panty and stocking. Yes, I love panties and stockings aesthetic. I still haven't watched that show. I love the aesthetic though. I need to. I guess I'm just putting it off for no reason at this point. But I promised my brother I'd watch Over the Garden Wall at the end of the week. It's gone. No more beauty bar. So that has to come first. Shit, why haven't I fucking tried to watch Panty and Stock? That's literally like an anime that would like punch me straight in the face. Like immediately. And I like getting punched in the face these days for some reason, so like... I don't know what I'm doing. Very crude sounds great. Well, you know, greatness in some ways, and... This is a weird one to do. I was trying to figure out if I should make the... This is like the handlebar, what it's becoming. It's kind of morphing in the back here. And yes, I'm going the headphones route like so many others, including some people who are here right now. But the handlebar is like, it goes behind the head and it's like kind of up, raised up again. I wanted to keep that kind of retro-futurism touch. I wasn't sure if it should be a different color or not, so I just kind of... I made it like the theme color, the accent color. Flat mouth makes a lot of sense though. I feel like it's less little guy-like if it's flat. There's still some of that, but it feels more smug. Which is good because cue ball needs to project smugness. Headphones, yeah. I already have like a really nice pair of headphones that I wear all the time when I'm listening to music. They are awesome. My Sennheiser Urbanites. Hashtag ad. I've had them for like 10 years though. They actually inspired the color scheme of the original cue ball because they are blue, white, red, set in the wrong order on purpose because I refuse. Oh yeah, these weren't supposed to be in intentional shapes too. I don't know why I never bothered with them. I was thinking that the eyes could have almost like a mime-like kind of teardrop. Not teardrop. Yeah, he's killed people. Kind of like a dashed look to them. Maybe like one that's kind of like this, and the other was the other way, but I guess we could dash them like that. Dash, dashed. Dish, dish. Oh. Oh, a link? Sure, I bet I could find one real quick. Just for you. They're pretty expensive. They're $200, but they've lasted me like 10 years and they're made out of metal and stuff. They are well worth it. They were like, back in the day it was like Beats, you know, being the kind of predominant like popular thing. Predominant. Let's see. This is what people were recommending over those. They still sell them? Yeah, they do. Oh shit. They sell them wireless as Bluetooth headphones now if you want that. I downloaded a PDF. That's cool. I love PDF. PDF. Mine are wired, so to plug them into my Apple iPhone 12, I have to use an adapter and all that, and I've been using an adapter for years at this point. I've replaced the cable multiple times, and I've replaced the headphone pads once, because the headphone pads on this do wear out over time. but you can easily find a replacement. This is what, here, I got that, there's a link. That is them. That's the black ones. I don't know if they sell the patriotic flavor anymore, because that was what they were called. They were patriotic. The Type C to 3.5 millimeter adapter, but these are wireless. What do you mean? What do you need an adapter for? Yeah, they're awesome. They're really good. They should last you a long time. They also usually come with like a carrying case. I never used it, but I guess if you want to like keep them nice. Oh, the cord they come with, the flat cord, because it looks like these do come with a flat cord. It kind of sucks. I ended up getting rid of it after a while. And there's like a ton of replacement cords though. You don't have to look up ones that are specifically for this model of headphones though. If you can use it wireless, I mean, wired, which I do. You can like use ones that are just like 2.5 to 3.5 millimeter like headphone cord or whatever, and then you don't have to pay like a premium because like they're like, oh, Sennheiser headphones, you have to pay $10 extra or some shit. I don't know. There's a bunch of little things like that you just gotta watch out for. People trying to rip you off. Premium product. Oh yeah, this is also like black and white kind of negative. I did this all in the pencil layer, or on the lining layer. I don't know if there's any more of this. I could flatten the shoes out. Maybe. It's groovy, man. Groovy flat shoes. But I'm serious though. I'm telling you guys, if I had watched Invader Zim and listened to shit like Mindless Self-Indulgence when I was like 14, it would have changed my life. I would have been a completely different person. Now I'm hearing them in my late 20s. Like, man, what could have been? How much more horribly cringe I could have been. Or a different kind, you know, the better kind of almost even, instead of like getting into you know, the stuff, the reason Aura was invented. I guess Aura wouldn't exist then, would she? No, she would exist. She was like a concept that was cooking in my brain even before like I really created her for the first time. She's kind of like an abstract thing. There's like this concept of like a character in my head, and it kind of morphs around a lot depending on how I feel. And Aura's just one version of that. Oh shoot, I didn't see which way this was. Listen to Linkin Park has a way of changing a person. I actually tried to listen to a song that I liked of Linkin Park way back in the day was When They Come For Me, I'll Be Gone. Hello. I can't do it. Can I do that? Can I do it like a deep like wolf voice? Oh god. Oh god. Hello. Not very good. Not very good at all. I just like lose volume when I do that. Just speak quietly. My throat is not configured for that. It's not designed to be used in that way. But I was trying to say, and I got slightly teensy bit sidetracked. I listened to When They Come For Me again the other night because I wanted to listen to music that like, I don't know, it's edgy and like stupid, but like for a while it was like it was kind of hard for me, but now like it was like, oh, this goes hard. It's like, oh my god, it's so like it's strong. It's like it punches. It's kind of punchy and whatever the hell. It's like, oh, it's fun to listen to. But now it's like the lyrics are too corny, and I mean, so is all of Mindless Self-Indulgence from what I can tell. They're all corny shit. That's one of the reasons why I like it. It's kind of funny. It's really funny actually, because it's dumb edgy kid shit. It's super funny to listen to. Really goofy lyrics. But Linkin Park's just don't hit as hard. They just, the way, they're too, like, boring, actually. That I've listened to stuff, even like the mashup, the Resist and Disorder crossed with Work, that mashup that I've shown you guys a couple times. That goes a million times harder. Exactly. And I kind of knew it. Like, when I was younger and I would listen to that stuff, I felt like I was being pandered to, but I did it anyway because I was like, well, I kind of, you know, I still like it. And mostly it was because, like, the vibe was just, it felt like really hard, you know? It was like, oh yeah, this is really hard, even though it sounds, these lyrics are really stupid, kind of. I could tell something was up. I was like, this is bullshit, but I like it. I swear. I've never really cared for Numb. Numb sounded so stupid to me even when I was younger. That's why I'm like, I've become so numb, I can hear you there. Everything that you wanted to be. That is the dumbest song ever. It's like, when that became a meme not too long ago, that was so funny. It was the funniest shit ever. People were like joking about it. Do, 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 do. I shouldn't do it over this music. And give everybody a headache. What? Why is this up here? Why did I do that? What the hell? Wrong layer. I just wanted music that went hard when I was younger. Because I was very scared, I did not look into certain things more. Like at some point I found like a Hollywood Undead song and I would listen to that and oh my god, those people are such fucking cornballs. Like the song that I would listen to was even more corny than everything that Linkin Park has ever done. And that stuff, oh my god, all this edgy like mid 2000s like Midwestern emo music. So fucking funny. But it really fits what I'm working on lately. I'm gonna try to make this into a short and a reel and everything because I'm trying to make those work. I'm trying to learn more about that stuff. And I'm gonna put a mindless self-indulgence song behind this. Because I could see like the songs that I was listening to, it's like, I guess they're really easy to like slot into things that you think they are in your head. They're like super, super easy to do that with. And I was like doing that with like multiple, because I'm a little baby. I'm a little baby. I gotta hear this, it makes me think of the situation. It's relatable. Although, like the one I put at the start of the stream, it's called Lights Out. It's like, it's got a really good chorus. It's really good. It's punch your lights out. Fuck, let me see if I can remember it. I was doing it really well earlier, but now that I'm streaming, I have like part of my brain occupied by streaming. Let's see. What is it? Punch your lights out, hit the pavement. And then I can't remember the third line already. Punch your lights out, hit the pavement. Causing problems makes you famous. It feels familiar with TwitchCon going on, you know? Punch your lights out, hit the pavement. You know, anyway. I can't do that. I can't do it. Can't actually try to sing it. It feels relevant, but then again, these songs were designed to feel relevant, so designed to make you think they could fit any situation. It's really fun to just jam out to that stuff, though. especially if you're not like, if it's like an evening in which like you're off work and whatever, and you're trying to have a good time by yourself. You get my drift. But to just sit there, I was like, I meant to go to bed at like 12:30 or something last night, and I ended up staying up for another hour, just listening to those. Well, actually, was I drawing this? I can't remember what the hell I was doing. I think I was just jamming out. Just feels good to just jam the hell out to some music sometimes. The Sennheisers really are, like, they're better than my AirPods by a lot. AirPods just do not have the bass. They're the best headphones I have, hands down. They should pay me to talk about my headphones. Oh my god. I'm actually kind of surprised that like brands like that don't do sponsors like in that way. It's interesting. I mean, I shouldn't be talking about that stuff though. It's goofy. I guess this is a good segue though to like, I did, like I said a couple times, I was watching people stream from like the TwitchCon floor, and that hall that they set up every year, the one where like the lady broke her arm last year, where at like some kind of foam battle booth. The one with all the sponsors. It's interesting to think about if you're like sitting there and you're just kind of, you know, you're just trying to have some fun by yourself, and you're off work and everything, and you're watching a stream of somebody doing this, and you start seeing like, oh yeah, there's Chevron right there. There's gaming sponsor. There's famous gaming company, what am I trying to say? Revered, beloved brand of all gamers and entertainers worldwide, Chevron, is here at our convention to promote sitting on couches or something. I guess that's what it was, because it was like a sit down area, but it had like branding everywhere. It's so funny. I am not even joking when I say that if it wasn't illegal I don't actually know. Is it? It's probably illegal for vapes to advertise, isn't it? You know, people would. You know. It's a good thing that it's illegal. I feel like if I talk too much shit about it, though, they're gonna come for me. Like the mafia is gonna show up and just obliterate me. So I better watch my mouth. Famous gaming corporate company. Gaming group Chevron. Chevron Gaming. Chevron Gamers. Gamers, what's it like to have your own oil rig? Shell got their own game mode in Fortnite. Would you like a Shell gas station like appears and you have to refill your Cybertruck because they intentionally miscoded the Cybertruck to use gas because they hated it so much when they added it? That is so funny. Shell. They really love their branding, Shell. Every Shell station I've ever been to has been in like Oklahoma or some shit. And they're not good. They're not very good. They're usually really shitty gas stations. They need to work on their brand image a bit. If they want to be Quick Trip, they're gonna have to step their game up. They like spend all their budget on marketing and none of it on actually making their stations any good. Or like, I guess, what is it, like Wawa or whatever on the East Coast? Quick Trip is a damn religion around here. If they put Quick Trip in Fortnite, like all the people here would download Fortnite immediately. Like you get like all these like Midwesterners who are totally oblivious downloading Fortnite and be like, "What the hell? Oh, what's happening? Oh,
But you don't have to pull it, 'cause you know it won't bring it back to you.
It's a gas station if you haven't heard of it, by the way. It doesn't really matter. It's just for some reason everybody goes stupid for it because it's like Publix but like a gas station, because I hear everybody goes bananas for Publix too. That was weird. I love grocery store. It feels so authentic when people talk about how much they love grocery store and gas station. Makes me feel proud. I love gas station. I love the hot dog on roller. I think I never really watched it all the way, but I think the weird thing that Tim Heidecker, the guy who did Tim and Eric, I think the weird thing that he did with Greg Turkington, their weird like little like show that they did like a bit where there was like a gas station, and I think that was probably an entire arc that I don't know anything about, but there was a gas station that served like chili or something. It makes me feel like it was trying to parody one of those like, oh, I love gas station. We need to work on the Banshee though, don't we? I said I was gonna work on the Banshee, and I'm not working on the Banshee. I'm just picking at my fella. Well, Miku's on screen. Is that is that okay? No, here. Okay, we'll put Eros back on screen. I should probably take a teensy break anyway in a little bit. Not right yet though, I think. Oh yeah, and if anybody... Oh, this isn't what I thought it was. Oh, right after this is like a theme from a video game. This is like a theme from a movie though, I think. It's on this playlist for some reason. I don't know why. You have to ask the guy who made it. He's got his reasons. He probably have like a really complicated or really long-winded explanation. He would probably say, "I really like this music." He probably just saw this movie one time. He was like, "I like this soundtrack. Just slap this on here." He knows a lot more about music than me, though. I guess I trust his judgment. Some of these songs on this playlist are like meme songs, though. Oh, there's two of them. So there's two different tags here, and then there's two different bands, so I'm assuming that these are each attached to their own band. Oh yeah, I just remembered. Further evidence that I am justified in associating this VTuber with emo Midwestern rock. What? Hang on a second. What the fuck? What's going on? Oh, somebody like retweeted my stream announcement on Blue Sky. That's a weird thing to say. Retweeted on Blue Sky. That's unusual. I appreciate it, but I'm gonna delete that. If you're here right now, just so you know. I do delete those. I'm sorry I do that, but I must delete them. They are exclusive. You get to see them in the moments that they are up, and then they are gone. Sometimes I leave things up. I guess if people like something enough, I might. But also I have my URL in there, and it like feels really like spammy. I don't want to just have like, "Hey everybody, come to my channel to..." Here, this right here. Yeah, we're totally justified in putting dumb emo rock on Midwestern emo music on a reel of the time lapse of this. Oh, there'll be more, by the way. Of course, she's gonna be animated. First of all, she's gonna have multiple moving parts. Oh, this is this song. This is the song that they use in Iron Chef. Iron Chef Japan. This is a good song. The guy who made this playlist really loves Iron Chef. Like, loves it. It's funny that it comes from, what is this? This is a game called, actually no, that's the name of the user, Deus Ex Mach. I don't know what the game's called because it's in Japanese. But it's like some kind of Gundam. Oh, no, it's probably a Gundam show. I'm stupid. But that is a Gundam for sure. Oh, I still haven't drawn her pockets. Good excuse to... Okay. Let's not finish that thought. You know what I was gonna say. You know. No! No. Again? That is so funny, putting them back to back like this. I guess we have an Iron Chef challenge about to happen. So who do you guys think is gonna win? The Iron Chef or the Challenger this time? Iron Chef, by the way, it's a cooking show. So like, there's a bunch of like really skilled Japanese chefs that are like the Iron Chefs, and this like flamboyant host brings in and like, I guess the guy that runs the show, they bring in like all these challengers from around the world and across Japan to like cook off against them. There's like a bunch of critics that like taste test the food, and it's very dramatic. It's pretty silly too. It's fun. It's a good show. I don't know anything about cooking though, so I can't really follow it too well. They'll be talking about, oh, the braised scallops over here on the whatever, and then the guy that is like down on the floor interviewing the chef as it's going, he'll be like, something so and so son, and the guy will be like, go ahead, and then the guy will be like, the Iron Chef has said that they're not braised scallops, they're braised mushrooms, and you need to get your vision checked. Some shit like that.
Imagination never fails.
I don't even remember. Oh, it's not Fukusan. Is it Fukusan? What he says. I should know. I've heard enough of it by now. I feel like I've lost my Gongo credibility. Now I have to turn in my Gongo card. We have to remove the tag from the stream. I can't even remember the name of the hosts. Those are too small. They have to be bigger. I'm not talking about the pockets. Oh my god. I am blocking too much of this. Hang on a second. I'm gonna recalibrate. I don't like how much of the canvas I'm blocking. It bothers me. Yeah, I did move, right? I think I moved a bunch, yeah. Okay, sorry for the brap. Let's see, why is the logo showing up in the thumbnail? Failed to load core plugin. Okay, well please don't load a second instance of Warudo. I opened, yes, please don't launch it. Please don't. I accidentally opened 2 Warudos when I was trying to set up for stream. Oh cool, my CPU is trying to run at maximum. Do I have anything I could close? I don't think so. That sucks. Bleh, bleh, bleh. I love it when my CPU is nearly at maximum. Thank you, Intel. Thank you, Intel. I love your latest generation of processor. I love Intel. I love it. I love Intel. I love Intel. Intel, very good and cool company. I got so distracted, like yapping. I was gonna move my fella. I was gonna move, yeah, I was gonna move over like slightly. There we go. Imagination. What was that? Did that just end? Fuck.
It is
Oh.
time for us to choose. A new age is upon
This fucking album. What the fuck? Oh, God, here we go again. Your imagination. Okay. I know I said it already, but it does feel a little bit like it is kind of silly making I love her design. I love it. It fucking eats. It's so good. But part of her thing is that she is like, you know, a VTuber doing the VTuber thing, like the very obvious the VTuber thing. That, you know what I mean. And sometimes I'm like remember, like, the other day I said I had, like, I'd actually muted her on Twitter because I didn't want to see it, but then the other night I was like, you know what, this is stupid. This is stupid. Why did I even do this? So fuck it. I changed that. I was like, nah, we're not doing. We're gonna face it. We're gonna face it. I've made multiple things for Limes, and she's definitely a lot more like. I was kind of deluding myself into being like, she's such a wholesome VTuber. She was part of banshee. But I'm still in the camp of like, I don't do that here. We have a line. I do, like, the things I want to do, I want to kind of angle more in the vein of almost like pinups almost, but not quite. Almost. I want to be a little bit safer about it, you know? Because that's what Zambi does. She does a bunch of pinups, and I really, really, really love what she does. But I'm mostly, I'm like, I don't know. I'm a goofy. I'm real goofy. I like picking apart what people are doing and finding value in the things that they're not trying to focus on. It's stupid. It's stupid. I'll appreciate something about like a streamer and like they themselves, that's not their thing. That's not what they're like trying to do. They're trying to do like, I don't know. They're trying to be like, I can't even give a good example, but I always find value in things that people don't really pay attention to. So I'm like the odd one out. This matches the others too much. It must be nailed down. This hammer, or this nail, must not stick out. It must be nailed down. It's a metaphor, guys, get it? Very relevant to what we were just talking about. Anyway, I'm gonna do a breb. Because I need to. I need to empty the fucking goofy little robot reservoir. What's the best way to do this? I put it like way off to the side. I guess like this. I could probably just literally like, this is probably fine because the fellow lays down. I'll be back in like 30 seconds. I'm not even joking. 30 seconds, I swear to God. I swear to you, I swear. Me swears. You know what I need to do? I need to make the cue ball call thing use the Discord noises. Like for calling and hanging up. That was something I forgot to do. Next time you hear it, it will be using those, at least if it's not today. And I'll probably try to use it a bit more, honestly, because it's kind of a funny bit. It's a fun bit, at least. Where's my pose? I need the pose. I'm trying to find the BRB pose. Okay, there we go. Brub.
Who are you?
Hello. Imagine, if you will, for a moment, you have been seated on your bolas for 30 minutes straight, and your leg was at a funny angle, so it's completely asleep. And then you go to empty your reservoir, and in your ear you hear, "Who are you?" That was my past 30 seconds. Who are you? Yeah, my leg was completely asleep. I didn't even notice. Ow. Ooh, kitty, there's a kitty down here. Ooh, kitty, kitty, kitty. What is this slurping sound, please? Ew! There's like eating noises. Sorry, I just looked at my other screen. This, of course, somebody's putting themselves in a giant jar. You know, we're drawing a jar right now. Wow, this stream's suddenly taking an interesting turn, huh? I swear. Okay, well, we're calming things down now. We're calming things down though. This is actually a glass jar though. She's trying to get a glass jar open, and her ball and chain, Norobu, is going to be inside, I think. Originally, it was going to be a chibi version of herself, but I feel like this makes more sense because it's more, you know, like lore accurate, I guess. Oh my god. There's a person that I follow. I don't know if they still have it. I actually could check right now. I'm gonna check right this second. I'm gonna check. Do they still have this fucking? I hated this. I hated when they had. They still have that one. They do not still have. They used to have. Virality, who we've rated before, used to have a jar redeem where you could put her in a jar for some reason. And she still has a redeem where you can, where she puts her feet up on the desk. Yeah. I don't know, some people I know like it. It's not my thing though. It's not really my thing though. I'm kind of glad that nobody I follow does, outside of like that particular redeem, nobody I follow does like things like that on a regular basis. Yeah, down bad, absolutely. Oh my god. People are fucking crazy. People are freaking nuts, man. That's freaking nuts, man. They're like little, like, this kind of thing, this type of like tiny little button. I feel like I've like felt these before, like in the, there's been like a jacket that I didn't have it. I think it might have been like a family member's jacket that had like the little like stud buttons like this. And they're like, they really, I feel like I remember them really hurting. Like when I would like push, I know obviously you're not supposed to push them down to your finger or whatever the hell, but like I was like weird, so I would like do stuff like that. And he was like, ow, this really hurts. It's like, well, what do you expect? You strange child. You strange child, you. Let's see them grippers. This is a funny joke. Funny joke. It'd be really funny if you zoomed all the way in on your feet, made them full screen, and just left them on stream for 30 minutes. Really funny. Well, okay, I'm leaving that there. You buried yourself with that one. You dug your own grave.
Hidden kingdom. She laid her hand in his.
Oh my god, we still have to draw her entire chain. No, it's fun. I'm just a little excited. I'm enjoying myself immensely. I'm getting a little silly. You did play yourself. I think I did an okay job with this skull, although the cheekbones probably could be a bit more prominent. I don't know why I'm like bothering with so much detail and when this is still the sketch layer. But we're probably going to do individual line work layers so that I can divide these without, I can have them in separate pieces for the animation without having to separate them all out after. But, you know, we got to finish the sketch first. Because this is the like where we're planning all the details out. I hate that this is still like a sketch. This is the toughest damn part. It's such a pain to draw this part. I swear that scream was not real. I swear it wasn't real. I swear I was just a silly. I swear. A year ago, I would not have been able to do this. It's crazy to see how far I've come. Sometimes. I don't think I could have done, like, this perspective correctly. Shit, I was watching an art stream, not any of you guys know. Because, I watch way too many people. Like, way too many. But, I was watching this stream, and, the person drew... Oh, you know what they were doing? Oh, of course, I'm gonna out myself here. But they were like drawing this area of hips on like a character. And they like, there was something on this side that was like kind of like this size, you know? It was like a, kind of like a cyborg type of outfit. So there was like something on this side. And then they drew it like over here on this side. Like near the belly button. And it made me like, it bothered me. I was like, why did you put it there? Shouldn't it be like over here? What is it doing? What is it doing there? I like got really. I'm telling on myself again, but it bothered me a little bit. I hope they went back and fixed it. I don't think I think I got distracted and did not see if they ever fixed it. But I need to go back. That was a cute drawing they were doing. It was definitely more on the other side of things than I don't know, the person's a really good yapper, okay? You guys know I like yappers. Full attention to every yapper, no matter what they're saying. They just be going about nothing at all. I'm just sitting there like, yeah. Like the guy that plays marbles and then goes, oh! And I'm just like,
Come with me into the magic world.
yeah, sometimes I have to have a little bit of self-criticism on the things that I'm willing to sit through. It's good for like self-improvement to be like critical of like why what are you getting out of this right now? Oh yeah, don't forget the like blasting Miku music part. I mean, it's fun, you know. I like Miku music. It's fine, but like, be better to support my friends and stuff than to sit through some of the things that I put myself through sometimes. Things are changing. I don't know, the more I do these sorts of things too, the different I see stuff, and it changes like how you see things. Kinda. I've definitely like, there's things I used to watch more of that I like would not watch now because I've done things like this. Like what we're doing right now. Just like a good vibe. I don't even know if is there anybody in particular I'm thinking. Well, there is, yeah, but. I kind of feel bad that I don't watch more Vinny Vine Sauce, but I don't think I want to talk more about other people too much. But like, he's kind of what got me into this in the first place, so that's why I think I'm justified in saying that. I'm not going to talk at length about that though, because you guys don't even know that stuff, so. Oh yeah, I'm avoiding doing the chain. Look at me avoiding doing the hard part. Like a boss. Sorry, I shouldn't make that noise. It's probably a horrible sound to hear. Water. Oh. I feel like I have to have like a ratio of water to caffeine to like keep my head from like frying itself completely. It feels like diluting the caffeine in me when I take big sips of water. Like if I feel too tense, I'll just like drink water, like a bunch of water. It kind of seems to help. I don't know. Yeah, I'm also very prone to, what's the word? Psychosomatic bullshit. Where you think that something is working for your body, but you don't actually know. Or maybe like, oh, I have such a giant headache right now, and it turns out that like, it isn't what you thought it was, or something. It's dumb. There was a guy I was listening to last night who was describing how to fall asleep, like what the best way to fall asleep is, and he got it pretty right. He was he said just try to think of like the most like out there like insane thing you possibly can, just some really weird like nonsense distracting crap. That's probably why people used to count sheep, though, is because that used to be like thought of as like, wow, that's ridiculous, just a bunch of sheep jumping over a fence, how ridiculous is that, or something like, oh, this is like, back in the day that was like almost hallucinogenic or something, but now it's just like cliche and boring entirely, so nobody would ever do something like that except in a cartoon. So oh, I feel like I've heard this music before. Yeah, I definitely have. What the fuck is this called? Amount useless to ever. What the fuck? I can't see the full title of this one. But anyway, he said like think of the most surreal stuff you can possibly imagine. And Yeah, he's right. Like, if you just start thinking of like, if you just let your brain start thinking of like really like weird, like surreal, like nonsense, I guess. And like trying to think of a better word, but I couldn't. Then you'll just flow straight into sleep if you're tired enough. You have to stay away from thinking about things that like make you anxious or whatever, even though like that is what the brain wants to do when you're trying to fall asleep every single time. Although at the same time, I've been taking melatonin. Actually helps with that. If you're able to take melatonin and it works for you, it helps. It kind of helps facilitate getting a little bit like loopy, because it like floods into your brain, and you're like, oh, I could just lay down right now. And just think about, wow, what if mushrooms came alive and started walking around and going, hey Mario! Wouldn't that be crazy? Where are these voices I'm getting coming from? What the fuck? I've been watching too much somebody else who does lots of voices, and I don't need to be name dropping people every 3 seconds either. Let's see here. Yeah, that is how that should go, isn't it? Right here. Well, might be able to get them to kind of. Pointed this out before, but this is the VTuber hairstyle where they have these two like strands of hair in the middle of their forehead for no reason. There's like X of hair. I wonder if this, how intentional this design decision was. Food for thought, picking over analyzing. It was so intentional. It was actually like a third level chess move. It is statistically shown that if you have the VTuber hairstyle, I'm not gonna finish this sentence. I am using so many voices today. I should just turn on cue ball voice and leave it on. There's so many strands. How am I supposed to manage this?
Whatever it is.
I may pop back over to cue ball a little bit too, just for fun. Just to, like a palate cleanser. At this rate, with how many of these I've done, I'm gonna end up like copying this, and I probably shouldn't do that. I mean like copying this directly to the line work layer. I shouldn't be like fucking around with like adding so many details to this if I'm supposed to change it later. I'm still avoiding doing the change. I thought my phone lit up. It was just a reflection off my nail clippers. What is all this? Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, I set up a bunch of automations on my new phone to change the background depending on like where I am and what time of day it is. Like when I go to work, it changes to like this nice photo I took of beach when I was out. Actually, I think I showed it to you guys a while back. When I was out in California, I took a picture of a beach that was like super nice. It had these like little succulents with pink flowers like growing in the sand, and there was a Morro Bay rock or whatever it's called in the background. It's a really nice picture. It looks like an example wallpaper they would have or like Mac OS blah 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 or whatever the hell. Because you know it's a picture taken in California, so has to be. I want to take a picture like that in Kansas, unironically. That's like a life goal now, kinda. That would be like that's a challenge for me because I'd have to go out in the middle of nowhere and fuck around for a while. So I don't know if you can evoke that kind of emotion with just hills. And yes, there are hills. Funny guy. But yeah, it's that wallpaper when I'm at work. And then when I leave, it changes into this album cover that I saw on Twitter that I really liked, even though I'd never heard the music. I mean, don't tell anybody. It's the album is called like it could be as simple as a tequila Red Bull. I think that was the name of the album, but that's the main text on the thing. It was like a screen print, and it was so good that I was like, holy shit. Yeah, it's if you look that up, could be as simple as a tequila Red Bull, you'll see the screen print. There's a trillion of them. Meltface's Kofi shop. I guess Meltface is the person who makes this. There's a million different like shirts of it. Klepto Phase. That's a name for a store. You can get it on a t-shirt for $30. But it's just my phone background. Just like an anime girl that's like zooted out of her gourd. And then it inverts. If I go out, because I don't necessarily want something like that full blast on my screen, because it's kind of silly. It feels like wearing like an anime shirt in public. A little bit. I'm sorry. Can't do it. There was a guy I saw wearing Lime's merch. Lime Malicious, Lime merch. At TwitchCon. In one of these things I was watching. And it reminded me of the phase I had when I was in high school, where I actually owned some shirts of choice intellectual properties, which shall not be named. So fucking, oh my god, I need to stop with this voice. I'm gonna die if I keep doing this voice. I'm gonna like, it's gonna get me. Choice intellectual properties. I'm sorry. It's like I don't want to like shit on the guy necessarily. It's great that he's supporting, but like I couldn't. I can't. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. It wasn't like, so here's the thing. Like there's some people who think about when they're doing like when they're making stuff, merch and whatever the hell, they think about like, oh, I want it to be something that you could wear like and go places wearing and whatever the hell, so it's not like a crazy who was it? There's somebody recently. I can't remember. Oh, you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. Somebody I was watching said something like that, and I thought that was really great of them to be thinking about it like that, because it really is not easy to wear some merch like that. Oh, hello, J-Droid, how are you doing? Saw you've been like streaming from your motorcycle and stuff a little while ago. Doing some IRL streams, that's pretty cool. Here. I think, oh, that's the wrong way to do that command. Oops, I messed up. There we go. Okay. Rain and run. Okay, well have a nice evening. Hope you guys had a good stream. What are you guys up to? Actually, can I see? Is it possible for me to see? Let me check real quick here. Minecraft. You guys were doing Minecraft, weren't you? What are you doing in Minecraft? Oops. Hang on a second. Whoops, that's the wrong button. I gotta close on. There we go. Okay. I am drawing a banshee VTuber. Her name is Eros. She looks like this over here. This is eventually going to be animated, but we're a long way from that point. I stream pretty much exclusively art, by the way. This is what I do. I do art here. Working on some. I guess this is like the sketch layer, and then after this, I have to do like a line layer and a bunch of other stuff. There's a lot to do on this. Oh, and if anybody's curious, this is a new design for my fellow that I'm working on over here. I don't normally look like this. I have a different. I used to look like. Let's see if I got it. Yeah, here it is. I used to look like this. I was a PNG tuber for a very long time, and then I was like, oh, I want to get into 3D VTubing. I want to start practicing with it. So I got this little fella off the Vroid hub. But I'm redesigning now. I'm changing my character's appearance a little bit. My guy's appearance. Kind of want to be a little bit more like this. And this would be 3D, ideally. So I would be modeling this in Blender. Not this. This would be crazy to model. It'd be fun, I guess. Not as fun as it is to draw. Actually, probably it'd be painful, really, because of the rigging. Ugh. But yeah, I hope you guys had fun with Minecraft. Oof. God, there's so many details. I'm trying to like get through this chain here. I've been struggling with this on and off for like multiple streams. Like I'll draw it and then I'll erase it, and I'll draw it and erase it. So it's been a thing. Get some water in here. What was I even yapping about before you guys came in? I can't remember. Yeah, that's how it goes. Oh, I think I was talking about t-shirts, like VTuber merch that's like t-shirts and stuff. And how it's kind of difficult, like sometimes it's kind of difficult to wear that kind of stuff in public a little bit. At least for me. I got a certain aesthetic sense, and it would kind of clash sometimes. And there's somebody that I follow who was talking about doing merch, and they had actually brought that fact up. And how they were gonna like try to make merch that was a bit more like, you know, like more fun to wear. I don't know, like it would fit more broadly as something that you could wear out and about. I appreciate that. That is such a funny picture. Sorry, I'm seeing something on my other screen here. It's a very funny picture that I can't describe, so I shouldn't have even mentioned it. Whoops. I guess I've also on and off been yapping about how, like, I watched some a teensy bit TwitchCon crap, a little bit, teensy bit, and I was just talking about that on and off. See what I'm struggling with here though? It's like a weird angle. Makes me think the color is like too low. I wonder if this collar is electrified. I know that sounds really out of pocket, but like this person has done subathons with shot color. So it's totally it's a completely valid question. Do you think the skull lights up when it shocks her? That's so stupid. Why did I say that? Fuck. Quick, delete the VOD. It has like glowing eyes. Imagine it has like Oh my god. Oh my god, that'd be so fucking funny. That would be so funny. He needs those though. That's something that should be a thing. I don't know why she doesn't already have that as a thing. Look, that's not right. It shouldn't go up like this and then. That's got to be wrong. Like I can't accept that. It doesn't make any sense. I should just model her in 3D so I can get this pose correct. And then draw. Okay, everybody, we're moving over to Blender now. I'm gonna yap at you guys for 6 hours about Ngons. You're gonna nod along and pretend to understand what I'm... Like anything that's coming out of my mouth at any point. Even though I, myself, barely understand. There's some people that are doing this that I've seen. I saw there's a robot VTuber. I think he's modeling his own fella, and it's so crazy detailed. He's got like a lens like that looks like a digital SLR lens, like a big old like extendo lens kind of thing going on, like a security camera or something like that. And it's so detailed and looks so good. I'm just like, oh my god, I don't have that. I don't got that. I don't got that. Maybe in a few years, maybe, probably not. That's some serious skill that would take a lot of time practicing. More patience than I have, really. I'm gonna stick to cute stuff and fun stuff. Because I know that would make me like cry, basically. This reminds me of the music in like some of the Pixar shorts. Because I rewatched that one with the snowman and the snow globe, the mermaid. Actually, no, the what is it? It's a bunch of knickknacks on a shelf, and there's like it's called Knickknack. There's like a bikini lady from Miami knickknack, and the snowman is like ooh woo woo a wooga. Reminds me of the music from that. They played it in front of Finding Nemo, and they actually changed the boobs of the bikini lady from the original animation. Like in the original one, they were just spheres, and then in the one they put in front of Finding Nemo, they like made her chest. They just painted like a bikini over like a much more reserved shape. Kind of like a. How do I even describe it? I don't know if there's like a way to describe it. But it was way less. There were no spheres. When I say spheres, you know what I'm talking about, but I can't... It's not like... I don't know, imagine if like Lara Croft got like smoothed out. That's what it looked like. You can just look it up. It's called Knickknack. It's a really cute little short by Pixar. It's when they were like demonstrating 3D animation for the first time at like SIGGRAPH in like 1987, which is a convention for animation technology and like computer rendering and stuff like that. I think SIGGRAPH is still a thing. I believe SIGGRAPH is still a thing. SIGGRAPH. Yeah, it's still a thing. I think there was somebody from my company that went to SIGGRAPH. I thought it was like last year. They're like, oh, we're gonna buy new equipment. We're gonna meet vendors and stuff, and they did that. they said they were gonna go and do that, and then nothing changed. So SIGGRAPH. Early 3D animation is so interesting to look at. There was a video that I saw of, it was like from the 1960s, I want to say, where this guy was talking about like computer generated vectors. He looked exactly like Kleiner from Half-Life. He kind of sounded like him too, and he was like, as you can see here, the vectors on the screen are being projected in real time and blah blah blah, or whatever the hell. And it was like a CRT tube screen, and it had they were like moving around and like rotating in 3D and whatever the hell. And it was like, he's like talking about how it's like a 3D projection and stuff. I can't remember exactly what he said, but it was super neat to watch this early 3D animation play out. It seemed like he was able to change it in real time too. He was like a guy at a university. One of the first people like for 3D animation that like really tried pushing it was like some like eccentric billionaire dude who like invested in like a whole department of animators to try to figure out like how to do 3D animation as like an actual thing. And it was early enough on, it was like the early 70s, I want to say, that like they couldn't do a whole lot more than like make a wireframe kind of like really slowly move, and that was like extremely hard. It was like a wireframe person or something. Because the tech wasn't there yet. They just didn't have the processors yet. And like 10 years later, there's Pixar. With the Pixar computer, that's where the name comes from, by the way. There was a Pixar computer. It was a very big, expensive computer that rendered all those graphics. It was like, oh god. Wasn't it like $100,000 or something? I don't even remember how much it cost. I'm gonna look that up. It's just a drop random trivia on you guys. The Pixar computer was once priced at, there were fewer than 300 sold. The machine sold for $135,000, but also required a $35,000 workstation from Sun Microsystems or Silicon Graphics. Who is Silicon Graphics? Oh, are these the people who run SIGGRAPH? Or am I just stupid? Am I making shit up? I should know who Silicon Graphics is. I feel like they got bought by somebody. I don't know, I like to look up random shit about like computer graphics and stuff like that. Anyway, the computer that they made the Pixar movies on cost $135,000 a unit. That was the point I was trying to make. That was the point I was trying to make. Yeah, that was the point. I mean, it paid off because those movies still look pretty decent. Toy Story does kind of look a little strange nowadays, but... I wonder how many movies were made specifically on the Pixar computer. I should look that up. Like, did they keep using it for like the sequels, or did they switch to like different hardware and just keep calling the company Pixar? Because that was the original point of the company, was that they were trying to... Oh, that's so funny. It is so funny. Pixar's entire point at first was they had the computer and they were trying to market its capability. So they hired a bunch of animators to like show what it could do, and then they ended up making all these like little short films and stuff like that. And eventually like got hired by like Disney because Disney was trying to innovate to make like movies, and then everything blew the fuck up. They were just trying to be like, they were just trying to market a $135,000 computer. If I remember correctly. You know what? I think I'm gonna. I have the Wikipedia page open still. Oh, that's right. George Lucas was. I forgot. He was a big part of it. It was like George Lucas and Steve Jobs. You know, Steve Jobs. I know. Because Steve Jobs was like the CEO of like Pixar in its early days. That may be a strange fact to hear, but yeah, it's real. It's real. Steve Jobs made Toy Story. How does that make you feel? Probably doesn't make you feel very much if you didn't watch Toy Story when you were little, but or if you don't know who Steve Jobs is, that'd be funny. Very possible, though. I'm just imagining all the iPad babies that have no idea who even invented the thing they're watching Finger Family videos on. The funny picture moving box that makes noises at them. Thank you, Steve Jobs, for the iPad. I don't know if it's really fair to blame Steve Jobs for the rise of cell phones, though. I'm not entirely sure. He's a piece of shit, but he was. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe a little, maybe a big, I guess a kind of a chunk of it. The thing about that guy is that he would take technology that already existed and then assemble it in a way that was like marketable, and everybody go crazy for it. I remember my brother was always really mad because of that sort of thing, and it's true. Because like touch screens and stuff existed before the iPhone. I mean, I think that's kind of a familiar theme, though. People taking stuff that already exists and then assembling it in ways that is like more marketable, kind of. Just a thing that happens. There are people who do like incredible things with all sorts of like all kinds of like art. They even like art, comedy, all kinds of things, and like if you don't know how to like pitch it to people, then it doesn't go very far. It's like a whole ass thing. I almost sound like I'm defending like I'm defending the former CEO of Apple, but I swear I'm not. Kind of want to go back to cue ball. Is there anything else I can even do right now with this though? I don't think I want to tweak this much more. I want to model this fella more than anything. I'm also debating on how much like eyelid I should give cue ball, or like I guess if you guys have any ideas for something, I don't want to give too much eyelid because I don't want like, you know, cunty eyelids. I don't. I think that might be a bridge too far. A bridge too far. Booty cliches. If there's anything you guys would think would be cool about this, I'd love to hear it. I will consider, because I can't think of everything. I definitely can't. I'm absolutely not cut out to think of everything myself. Why can I have so much fun with other people's designs like this? Sometimes I feel like I do like way better on other people's stuff than my own stuff. I don't know, I've always felt like that in some ways. Like I did like fan art of that one webcomic we all know and love way back in the day. And I was really happy with how the fan art came out. It, like, looked way better than my usual stuff that I was doing of just OCs. Because like I had some kind of a reference. That's why I've been saying this is kind of like a training art for me, because like I'm studying. I'm doing some studying. Oh, she does have skulls in her irises, by the way. I don't know if anybody will notice this, but you guys get to see it. You guys, this is an exclusive for the stream. Because nobody... Could you imagine being like, look, I put this in the thing too. Please notice. Please notice, everybody. Nah. 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 I can relate to people who say they like love to bury like little like references and details that nobody will notice except like them in things that they make. There's a guy who made like a bunch of like YTMND animations a long time ago, who I heard talking about how he liked he used to do that kind of stuff all the time when he was making things. I was like, oh my god, this guy understands. This wasn't way back in the day that this person said this, by the way. It was actually very recently. I just happened to be there at the time. We haven't even done her studs. I need to add a battery pack here. 3 of them, actually. Seriously, how could you make something like this and not have it like... That would be fucking amazing though if the model... If the spike collar on the fucking model responded to the... Oh my god. That'd be so good. It'd be so funny. I really shouldn't be suggesting these things. This is an evil idea. This is the kind of stuff I like lock away and don't tell anybody about. I was like, yep, I didn't have that idea. I never thought of that. No way. No, what would be better is if the skull lit up, like I was saying. For anybody wondering what the hell I'm talking about, this streamer has done subathons where they wear a collar that zaps them, you know. Crazy motherfucker. Closest I've seen anyone else do to that I pay any attention to was somebody had like a lie detector thing that would shock you if you told a lie, but it like barely ever shocked the person. Not nearly the same thing as like, you know, the kind of stuff that that this person gets up to.
When shadows start falling,
What is this? What are we listening to?
begin their calling,
Cinematical.
some
Easy Tempo Volume 8.
Then walk with and talk with the folks from the world of the blue.
When I was like looking at different music, I was like trying to see if like an artist was available on Instagram for like the Reels stuff, because I like to check to see if they have it as part of their like library or whatever. I noticed it was like recommending me a bunch of music that like kind of fit like the vibes of all the different things that I've been like adding to those lately, and I was like, well shit, you know, this thing might have actually like found out what I enjoy listening to.
Just nowhere else.
Makes me wonder what Spotify would do if I ever used it, which I have not. Though, I don't know. I don't even know, is it worth it? Maybe, I don't know.
Why you still love
I just use like free YouTube listening apps. I'm shocked they let that app stay up.
has got no eyes to socialize when
I'm glad too.
you out.
I think I used to have like on my very, very old phone, shit, maybe even my iPod Touch, I had an app for listening to YouTube music that died. They like took it down, and I lost a bunch of music from that. I probably should save a bunch of stuff that I've gotten my recently played on that again.
Without her, there is just nowhere else you can go.
Gosh. This stud. Too small.
To explain why you still love her so. From sunset to sunrise, got no eyes to
Anybody else ever get the feeling when they're yapping
ask you out.
while they're doing this, while they're streaming perhaps, that they like, should I be saying that particular thought? Like this whole thing I just said about the shot caller. More specifically the one earlier, but when I initially came up with the idea of the glowing skull, of course, because I did not come up with the idea of the shot caller. That would be some serious shit. If I was like, whoa, what if this caller was like, that would be some like, oh god. I did not come up with that, no. The only person we have to blame for that is... I am not to blame here. God, sometimes the shit that people do to like survive doing this stuff as a job is crazy. Any of you guys that do crazy shit like that, you have my respect. Because good lord. Shoot, how do I do this? Chains. I don't think there's a way to do this that would make a whole lot of sense. Like, I have a chain brush, but I don't think it would work the way I want it to. Yeah, just getting a little sip here. Oh my goodness. I think I should shake this. Hang on. That was like really bitter, actually. That is so funny. Oh, oof. Sorry, just marking on a thought I had. Also, my back was like stiff. I swear I'm sitting correctly in this chair. Whoop. Oops, wrong button. Boo. The past couple days when I've been coming home from work, it's just been like so much busier than I expected it to be, and I don't really know why I thought it wouldn't be busy. But like it I don't know, suddenly I remember I'm living in a city because like I'll like go through I'll go through construction where everybody's restricted down to like one lane, and there's like 3 guys on bicycles in the other lane, and like cars are like kind of in between them. And then like there's these guys stopped. I have to like go around them, and then I have to like go behind the bike guy because there's a UPS truck in the middle of the road, and it's just like a bajillion things happening. And there's all these people lined up everywhere. I'm like, damn. I really do live in a city, don't I? I forget that because sometimes it's just so calm that it's like, oh yeah, this is like back home when it's like there's just a few people around. It's like it's nice, but then rush hour hits and everybody's moving at once and shit gets crazy, and there's like people like trying to cross the street while this is like going on too. Shit, I feel like there was something crazy I saw not too long ago and I'm not even remembering. I see crazy stuff at least like once a day and I just don't even remember it sometimes. It doesn't do that, but I don't want to draw this because it's too boring. I need to have a little bit of a point to it. Make it a little spikier, sharper. Can I do this? Is that reasonable? No, I'll leave it like that for now. This feels like it's doing this right here. Bugging me. Like this line continues up across her boob. Oof. This is reminding me of something that I don't think I want to actually talk about on stream. Beep! I really hope that was somebody honking. If you guys like remember, like before I moved my desk back to this office here, I had it like out in my living room, and occasionally you would hear like traffic just brrrr, like super loud. I don't think it ever got picked up over the mic really. I think I got a decent thing going here with my noise gate. Whoops. Oh, you know, I don't know if I, did anybody from the raid? Ah, no, okay. Well, if you're still here from the raid, I really appreciate you lurking. I was just wondering if anybody, like, if I'd missed, like, a follow or something, but it seems that I had not, so, yes. That lapel doesn't extend all the way. Punch your lights out, hit the pavement, that's what I call entertainment. I'm gonna quote that randomly from now on. It's really good. Random outburst of Midwestern emo. I gotta have like a redeem for that. I guess we have the GERD redeem. I mean the redeem that says do not use or ever use or redeem ever or whatever the hell it is. Oh, that's so funny. That's so fun. Oh my god. Okay, I guess I'll explain to you what I'm laughing at. There is I have a thing up on my other screen here because I like to have something else on my other screen while I'm working, even if I'm not listening to it or paying much attention to it. I look over just now, and this bot reads out like the name of a first-time chatter that is like a notorious member of this community that I'm in. That is also a very rancid name that I won't say here. And everybody in chat just started freaking out because they'd never, this is like the first time these people have ever been in the same place at the same time. These communities have ever collided. That is so funny, honestly. I would never have expected this person to send, to go to this other person, yeah. You ever think like two communities would like clash culture like so hard that they would never be able to interact together? It's kind of a little bit of that. Oh, those studs are higher up on the collar. Oh, I'm also making these too big. They're actually supposed to be smaller. I made them bigger because I thought they were too small. Now I gotta make them smaller because they're too bigger. Too bigger because they smaller. The big, small, big. You know what's big? Nice fucking model. I think I heard the new Beetlejuice movie sucks. Like it's bullshit. Like there was like one person that like I follow that said it was like complete ass, and they were like so confused as to why everybody liked it. Makes me wonder if it's one of those things where it's like movie producers getting the publicity they're looking for in particular ways. If you get my drift. I know they pay like some people to watch trailers, but I kind of wonder if they like that'd actually be really funny if they had like a movie that was on streaming and there was like a bounty for somebody to just like watch it on your stream. Like literally the most blatant copyright violation, but they pay you. And then it becomes like a huge mess because the ID, the bots that's like content ID you or whatever. Well, they don't really do it for that. They only do that for music on Twitch. If they like freaked out and you had to go through like this massive process. Imagine you like watch a movie because you got paid to by the studio that was promoting the movie, or the distributor, I guess. And then like you get banned for like copyright for DMCA. You get banned for DMCA. I know that's like unthinkable on this website because they don't do that here, but imagine that happens. It just becomes like a whole mess. They do it on YouTube, I'm sure. They would ban you on YouTube, and then you wouldn't be able to appeal. You would like at their Twitter, they'd be like, "Hello, sorry you are experiencing a problem, but unfortunately, this problem has been experienced by many others already, and we have found the solution. It is here on this help page. Thank you and have a nice day." And it's all in like lowercase because it's relatable. It's you see if you make the bot right in lowercase, it's relatable. It means it's a real person. If the bot doesn't use proper grammar, because that's what corporations do, you see, is they write in proper grammar, and they're very unrelatable. So us at YouTube, we write with silly grammar because we are silly, like you, customer. I mean, user. Our Twitter bots talk like you do, and that makes them the best kind of support. I wonder if they ever had a real person behind that. I feel like they've been using an AI for that shit for years. They gotta have fired every person that was doing that by now. They probably had some people, and then like they put more and more bots in, took over more and more of it until there's just bots running it now. Like there can't be. I don't think there's any real people doing support. I watched some guy get absolutely like totally like rebuffed by that the YouTube Twitter bots a bajillion times in a row. And of course they've gone off after other people. There's just so much bullshit to it. I feel like also like, oh no, you know what? I haven't heard like a certain person say anything about YouTube being stupid with that stuff for a while, so that's probably a good thing. Sorry, I'm like meta thinking now, kind of almost. I don't know, if I don't hear somebody complaining about YouTube for a while, it's probably either they like decided that it was not a good idea to complain about YouTube too much, or they are managing somehow despite everything. I want to keep this shape because I think it's very cute. I like how it hugs her face like that. I love her big stupid eyes. They're fun. I haven't drawn enough of the eyelashes. I keep messing up and not doing it for some reason. I keep ignoring it. Oh, you know what we're ignoring right now? The chain. I haven't done the chain, but I zoomed in on the eye. Let's do the eyes. I wish I had practiced just drawing eyes in middle school more. You know, like everyone did except me. Just sitting around drawing eyeballs all day. Every time I tried to draw an eye like that, I would like fail horribly. Anime eyes were scary for a long time. I didn't understand them. I would draw like this shit. Oh no, I would draw this. I would like draw like this, and then like or some shit. Yeah, with like a super thick pen. Okay, well now I know too much about how to do it because that's how you're supposed to do it, but I would draw them and they would look scary is the point. They'd look very scary, they would be terrifying because I didn't really know what I was looking at. A skill of observation. Imagine having it. I don't even know how the hell did I even like draw people if I didn't have any. I wasn't even like processing how those things were working. Look at the level of detail I have to put into this shit. This is so painful. Weren't we gonna do the eye? Why did I come back down here? That's because I saw that. My brain is drying out. That's the problem with going to work for a full day and then coming home and streaming. Ugh. Gotta at least do 3 hours. Gotta at least do 3 hours. I want to try to go to 3.5, so I'd like to stream for another hour and change, but I would like to. I usually don't say how long I want to go for. I like to leave it a surprise. Ooh. You never know what you're gonna get. I'm just glad I haven't cut a stream off in a long time now. It's been like many months. It's been like probably... Oh, I guess it's only been like maybe a few months. But sometimes I just like, I go up on stream and like I just have a funny vibe. And like, I'm just like, eh. You know what? Maybe this wasn't the best idea today. But like... It's kind of a self-reinforcing thought, too. Like, I felt kind of weird earlier, but then, like, that cleared up. Oof. I think I have to keep talking. I need to keep yapping because I can feel that, like, the sleep is, like, trying to do something to my head. It's like, my god, you have been like sleeping like 5 hours a night for the past like 3-4 nights and you cannot keep doing this. You cannot just sustain yourself on caffeine. Like, this is not healthy. You need to stop right now. And it's right. I need to conk out and just be conked out for 8 solid hours. Shit, when would I have to go to bed tonight to wake up? I'd have to fall asleep by like midnight. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm probably just gonna, after streaming tonight, I'm probably just gonna like go straight to bed. Because I can look at my phone. Everything that I want to do after stream, I can do on my phone. So I could just be in bed until I get too sleepy to look at my phone anymore. I don't have to be sitting here at this desk. On a day that I stream, if I'm drawing, then I want to be here. I want to draw, or like, I feel like, no, I mean, I feel like I've been productive and I don't have to be in front of my tablet anymore. Hell, even streaming in general is like a type of productivity, really. Just being here and yapping at you guys. Type of productivity. Putting effort in to provide something or other, whatever this is. Can I just say I love this a lot right here. Just like I just love that it like fuck. I don't know, I just like crop tops a lot. I just really, really like crop tops a lot. That's nothing new. Nothing at all new there, though. Kitty, meow, hey. Meow. Yeah, kitty. Meow. 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 These kitties, these wacky kitties. The other day, I surprised V here. Or Bean, whichever you guys would prefer. I surprised her by, like, coming up behind her and like be like woo or whatever, and she went meow, like she did like a shocked meow. Meow. It sounded like one that I would do with my voice. It was really funny. I wondered if she maybe picked it up from me. I totally don't meow at my cats. No, that'd be weird. God. I feel like this being like nothing at all right here kind of like bothers me. She should have like 18 tattoos right here, like her actual arm, apparently. Oh wait, I shouldn't. Just give her a whole sleeve of like symbols and stuff. We just draw the symbols from the fucked up model. Oh, something's yelling at me up top. It's so weird. Every time like a notification on another screen like changes the timestamp and like a number changes, I look over and I'm like, what the fuck? What changed? And it's like, oh, it's just some stupid nothing. And it's always gets me. Never will not get me. You know, sometimes there's also like design ideas that people have on their models, and it's like I would love to just talk about how much I like that design idea, but like, you know, it's like maybe that's not really something I should be spending a lot of time yapping about. I think I'm okay with crop tops though. Considering like, you know, cue ball. Oh yeah, but now we're shirtless. Cue ball's now shirtless. Cue ball doesn't wear a shirt at all. Can you tell? I hope not, because it's intentional. This is for you guys. It's specifically a piece of information that only you guys have. So like if other people see my model that just come in from anywhere, or they see like my stuff posted somewhere on one of my profiles, they'll be like, oh, it's a cute model. It's got like, it's black and there's like a black and white and then the CMYK. Oh, that's a fun theme. They are not going to see the like, they aren't going to see like what I see. The fucking like the fake crop top bullshit. A masculine character. It feels like another cheating thing. Like I mentioned before, there is an openly bisexual guy who streams as like a doll, like their character is like a doll that has a big chest. It's so funny. That's so funny. That's so funny. But they're like a dude that talks like this. You may have heard of them before. I actually kind of like listening to them a little bit. I probably should watch them more. They also do art, and they're pretty good. Oh my god! I could do their voice way too well. That's dangerous. I shouldn't have tried it. I don't think I've got quite the inflection they've got, though. What are we listening to anyway? I'm so sorry the music widget is broken. I need to fix that so bad. We're still on the Cinematica Easy Tempo Volume 8. You know what? Why is that broken anyway? Because last time, like, one of these things was broken, I, like, tried it offline and it worked just immediately. And I was like, why is it working now? That doesn't make any sense to me. Let's see. So it should be here. It should be right here. It should be this. I'm just gonna mess around with this for a minute. You can, what are we centered on right now? That's fine. You can look at her collar. I don't even notice what's on my screen when I'm drawing. I do not at all. Until I point it out. That's when I notice. I'll just tell you immediately. I'm too honest. I'll just immediately be like, whoa! What are we looking at right now, guys? Wow. Oh my. What the? Huh? Oh, here it is. Maybe it's not started. Well, I just tried to open it and it didn't do anything, so. Maybe it's broken. I tried to like manually start it. Okay, what is this? Configuration. Where's the Word doc? I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Four, 8, 4, 5, 7. That's right. Huh. Huh. Nada. Not a thing. Nothing. Cool. What if I go to start screen? Is it visible on my start screen? No, because it's like the same source. If I like... Okay, I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna try something. Look at this! Oh wait, not. Cool name. Look at that. You see that? You like the OBS logo? Isn't that cool? Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hold. Oh wait, I don't want to do that yet. Wait. Wait slightly longer. I'm gonna go here. Where is it? Where's the thing? There it is. Okay. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna copy it. I'm gonna copy the address so I don't have to remember what it's called. Wait, there's one on this. Does this work? No, it doesn't work. Okay, well, paste. Oh, there it is. It's the original one. Copy. Wait, I should probably go to the copy. There's no filters on this? What? Filters. There it is in the middle of the screen, just so you all can see it right there. The filters are there. Okay, well I guess I'm just being a silly. I'm just being big silly right now. Paste filters. So it's slightly transparent. And then I'm gonna put it here along the bottom. I think I'm gonna shrink it a bit, just so it fits a bit better. And I'm probably gonna change the scaling method so it isn't crunchy, because I can't tell if it's crunchy right now. It's too small on my screen for me to see. Scale filtering point. Copy. Bye-bye. 1 second. 1 second. Un momento, a moment. So funny, I know exactly what I'm saying, so cool. There we go. Okay, now let me check that on stream, see how that looks. My stream preview is disappeared. There is no stream preview. It is completely missing. Cool. There it is. Okay. It does kind of overlap the bottom bar just a little bit. I may change that. I may fix that right now. That was way too that I moved like instantly as soon as I turned back towards the camera. In reality, the stream preview like reacted immediately. It was way too live. It's too live for me. It's still overlapping. I think there's better ways to make that widget work too. I've seen other people use better CSS for it. I'm using like totally custom CSS. I like changed it a little bit because I barely understood how to fix it because I'm a dope. I don't know shit about CSS. Oh, you know what? Somebody I've talked about before. You know what I've seen someone doing? You know what? I'll just say that. You know what Hackett's doing? Orbit Soda. They're doing animated schedules now. It's kind of crazy. I don't know how many people do animated schedules, but it looks really good. I don't really know if it's necessarily the right idea for me to do something like that. Like, I don't know if anybody would really care if I did something like that. But it does look really cool. If I were ever to do a stream schedule, it'd probably be something kind of like that because it just looks super neat. It's way more interesting to look at than a regular stream schedule. There are people I've seen who do stream schedules and they'll put like fan art on it. So there might have to be like a swappable element like that. Don't think we have to worry about that quite yet, though. That's too small. It's like way too small. Oh, this is kind of reminding me. I saw a, I think it was a Skeb commission not too long ago of a character. And like, it was done very well all the way across. Like the whole character was like rendered really nicely and looked really good. But like the jaw for some reason and the face, it was like the I'm cute face, you know? Like the meme, the funny meme face from forever ago. I'm cute. It looked like that. And I was like, man, you really had it. You had like, you were doing everything right. And then like you just placed the eyes completely wrong. You just did the eyes and the jaw completely wrong. It didn't quite have like the crazy massive eyes that the I'm cute face has, but it did kind of evoke that vibe. I don't know what they were doing because everything else that they did was really, really nice. It was all really good. They were a very good artist. They just, for some reason, on this one particular thing that they did, they had like I'm cute for the face, and I was like, whoa. Felt really weird, kind of whiplash. I was like, well, this person clearly knows what they're doing most of the time. I don't even think it was a lack of references thing. This glass jar is so under-detailed. I have got to do something about that. I also don't have, like, Norobu in here yet. I still need to properly acquaint myself with the lore of this Norobu, because I just do not know anything about this guy. I'm sorry, I don't know anything. I barely know anything about the lore of this particular VTuber. I just know that she, like, screams really fucking loud. And it's fun to listen to yapping. That's what the title's about again. Deafening band, yeah. It's all about that. It's gonna continue to be about that too. I'm gonna see how many ways I can say that without like losing without running out, you know. I'm gonna like restate that title like over and over and over again until I run out of ways to rephrase it. Oh, probably not. I don't know. You know, the same general idea. Not the same title, I guess. It'd be funny if I used the same title though. I try not to do that because it feels like if you just use the same title for every stream, then you're just like, stream! Sorry, I adjusted the mic. It feels kind of generic. Whoop. Sorry, a little brief pause. Oh, the belt too. Can't forget that. Yup. And she also has a skirt back here, and I was thinking I could draw a little bit of it. I dig the entire concept of like all this shit here. It's cute. The design is very cute. It was originally gonna be shorts down there, and I was like looking forward to drawing like shorts. I love drawing booty shorts, but but I couldn't. I can't. I've been denied. We did draw Ara with some shorts though, not too long ago. I need to come back to that. Ara's eyes are changing. She has like big old anime eyes now. Big stupid anime eyes because I got corrupted. If I want to draw Ara more detailed, she's got to have different eyes. I also need a clearer vision of exactly what I'm going to be doing with Ara in the near future. Because I had the comic and everything, and that was like, oh yeah, I know exactly what I'm going to do with her here. But then, like, that got shelved. So now I'm like, well, It was fun redesigning her though. Oh, we're not on that canvas right now. This is still over here, just kind of judging me, waiting for me to finish. I never finished these two angles. These are still like so unrefined. They need a lot of thought and work put into them. Oh yeah, this is just gonna sit here, by the way, because I'm working on this. This shit is so crazy fucking detailed. Blah. Oh, this is the big one. During one of the last streams this person did with her like 3D model, she got a render of it like looking down and like accidentally inserted it into whatever program she was using, and it like attached to the back of her head, like this giant PNG of herself looking down. So she was like looking down on herself. And then like when she would turn the model around, it was like a 2D plane, so it was like attached to her. It's just like a massive version of her attached to herself, and it was a big funny. It was a big silly. I thought it was a big funny silly because it's the funny, right? The funny thing happened. I did the funny laugh. I'm easily amused. It was big funny. I wish I could put stuff in Warudo that easily. Makes me wonder if Vinyan... What? Hello? Kaviti? Hello. You streamed, huh? What was this thing about 30? You were up for 30 minutes? Earlier you came in, you were like, it's 30 o'clock for me. Is that related to your streaming? Or did you just like... Did you like do the /raid command in your own chat to just like pop over? Oh, you streamed for 2 hours. Oh, congratulations. Good job. Congrats on the new on the stream. Minecraft, huh? Oh, that's neat. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't look like you got your VODs published. I don't know how much you've streamed before, so I would say congrats on the first stream, but I don't know if that's true. But welcome in anyway, and welcome in anybody who came with him. I mostly do art here. We're on a banshee right now. We have a banshee VTuber. That's normal. That's how it starts. That's how you start. Everybody starts somewhere. Some people start with help from their friends, though. A lot of people do get a lift up from their friends. Most people are lucky, though. It's everybody who has friends is lucky to have them, including myself. Oh, this should probably curve around down lower. Oh my god, it's actually doing the thing that I like where it goes like this. It's doing this shape, and I die for this shape. Triangle. Well, congratulations. Did they talk in your chat? Oh, hey, what's up, Tuna? How you doing? Yes, congratulations, Kaviti. Not much. I'm drawing the Banshee VTuber still, because it's gonna take a very long time to finish. But I also redesigned my fella. I'm probably gonna look more like this in the future. I'm going full shirtless. I'm ripping this fucking shirt off. The crop top is gone. Shirtless robot. I got sleeves like this now. Crazy. I know this isn't what you asked for, but I'm showing you anyway. Yes, actually, you know what? Why did I tab out of that so quickly? These are sleeves, so it doesn't look like it at first glance, and that's the point. I want people to like look at this and like think, oh, it's just like it's a cute little design or whatever. Yeah, but really, the upper torso is like painted black, along with the shoulder joints, and then these sleeves are also black, so it looks like it's all like one piece here. But it's not, it's two separate pieces, and it's only something that people that see the design, that know that, you know, like you guys, are gonna ever be able to tell. I'm gonna have a lot of fun pointing that out to anybody who asks about it. And the zipper pull is staying, even though the zippers kind of come out a little bit. I kind of feel bad about that, but good luck, Kavitsi. It's a thing. That's a challenge. It's a challenge. Yeah, Minecraft has got to do that. Minecraft is a very popular game. Gotta look at this fella though. Oh yeah, I did change the mouth a little bit. I made it more flat because I had this sketch over here that I really liked. Oh, you know what? Maybe I could follow that a bit more because it's kind of cat mouth like, and I wonder. Economy. I don't even know what an economy server is. There's so much to like Minecraft. I don't know anything about like anything Minecraft. Another community I'm in set up a server with mods and everything, and they were like, I had to download like a Prism mod manager thing, and there were like 800 mods that downloaded, and it was like doing like C++ operations when I was installing all this stuff, and there were all these things flashing across my screen. And I was like, what the fuck is all this shit? It's like, I don't know anything about any of that. None of it. Earn money, buy stuff, used to get more money. I think my brother was on a server kind of like that. I think he had, yeah, like he and his friend, I think they had like a kind of like a factory that they set up to produce things. It's kind of like that. It's a fun thing to do. It feels like there's a bit more of a purpose to it than just building for the sake of building, which is something I can like never really entirely vibe with, I think. Not since like I first played the game a very, very long time ago. Some of these black panels are not what they're supposed to be. That's okay. Oh, this is also going to be CMYK themed, which means cyan, magenta, yellow, black. The colors of printer ink. I'm gonna try to incorporate that in some way because I don't see that done very often. There's always RGB, right? But like, I do the art, so like, so if I were to print it, I'd have to use CMYK colors. I'm gonna have to incorporate that into the design somehow. God, this is such a pain. Why did I draw that without even looking where I was drawing? Get rated. That's kind of neat. Be a little bit annoying, I guess, if you like spent a really long time doing something and you got rated and your sandcastle got knocked down. But I'm used to it. I played the spaceship game where people would knock down each other's sandcastles every day. I'm okay with that. I had to lose real world money on a video game. You leaked your base codes? What, did you want people to show up? Oh, because yeah. That sounds like something you would do. Oh yeah, my base codes are right here. Oh really? And then 1,000 people come in, take all your stuff. Very cool. Well, I mean, it's all on whether or not you knew better. You gotta be really careful about that kind of stuff. There's probably like an entire thing on that server about like, oh, be careful with this and that and whatever. I wouldn't be surprised, especially if people can grief and it's allowed. They're gonna be like, yeah, you need to. I wonder how often they get people crying to the moderators about that stuff though. Because a lot of people in games that aren't designed for it will get like really, really upset when they get griefed. I don't entirely understand what you're talking about, but I'll take your word for it. I get the Bedrock version of Minecraft, but other than that, I'm not really following. I just remember one time I was playing the spaceship MMO, EVE Online. And I had a big ol' big ol' freighter, the biggest possible cargo ship ever. And I was very, very stupid about the way that I was piloting it. And I had to just sit one day I was like flying the stupid thing, and I had to just sit and watch as these guys like bumped it like over and over and over again. They would fly their battleships at me without weapons. And they would just bounce off of me and they would bump me around. They were like bumping me like a bunch of bumper cars until eventually I was like in a position where I couldn't escape at all. Like there was no way. I couldn't move. The thing was too big and heavy to like escape. So I was just sitting there like being bounced around by all these guys until like a whole like 50 people showed up. They just appeared out of nowhere and they killed the fucking freighter, because that's the point. That's what they do. They bump you around and then they kill you and they take all your stuff. So you have to like be really, really vigilant about that kind of thing. And I was very stupid on that particular day. I should have known better. But I did a stupid. I saw what was happening. I was like, oh my god, I'm so stupid. I can't believe I got myself in this situation. And I was trying to do everything I could for like 15 minutes to get out of it. And there was nothing I could do. Nothing. I was like, fuck. I was so fucked. I think I like got my stuff back though, because I think I petitioned like a game master and they like gave me some things back. They gave me like, because it was like an exploit or something. They stay on your screen forever, you can't toggle it like Java. What, did you like send a screenshot to somebody? Or like how did they find out? That doesn't even make sense to me. Oh, you got you left it on your screen and they just looked at your screen and so they came to your base on stream and destroyed it? Did you freak out? Oh. Okay. Yeah, probably be careful about stuff like that. That's actually in EVE Online. If you stream EVE Online, you can't show the system, the solar system that you're in, because people will find you and kill you. It doesn't matter if you're in like the places where the safe zones, because they will still try to find you. They will find you and they will still kill you because they know how. Yeah, you can't stream EVE Online without hiding that information. And even then, some really talented people can still find you based on the skybox. It's really funny because the skybox changes depending on what region of the game that you're in. So they could be like, oh, this guy's in Cloud Ring, it's so obvious, and they'll go find you because the skybox is literally a giant ring, like a nebula that's a ring of clouds. That one's really hard to hide. Kind of neat though. Yeah, the further you get away from like certain landmarks in space, the smaller they get on the space horizon. But anyway, that game is notorious for griefing and stream sniping. Yeah, just hide your information. Just be really careful about that. They gave you a bunch of things? They gave in you. They gave in you. Gabe Newell. You have to turn the bedrock coordinate thing off. Well, I mean, you could always, I don't know what you stream on. I don't know if you're using OBS or what, but you could always just put something in the corner of the screen that hides the coordinates. Xbox. Oh, good luck with that. Yeah, they don't let you customize the stream on console. Love that little hamster fellow, look at him. He's just sitting there staring blankly, he's having the time of his life. Looks like you gotta do your due diligence then. Because somebody eventually, they will see that, and they might, I don't know, I guess maybe you have to be approved to join this server, I don't know. You could definitely get stream sniped. Public? Oh, yeah, you'll probably get stream sniped if you're not careful. I never realized until now how funny it sounds to describe a spaceship getting bounced around like a bumper car and then like getting killed for it. Like getting grief because your stupid big dumb spaceship that barely moves can be bounced around like a bumper car. Like a hacky, like these guys were like playing hacky sack. Like it was the 90s. And they just do that all day, these guys. That was what they would do. They would do that all day. Because people would get really mad at them for it. As an Xbox streamer, it is hard, yeah. Yeah, it's not. That's why most people switch to PC and capture their Xbox. Or play on PC exclusively. But it's like... God. What was I even talking about? Oh yeah, people get really mad. People would get super mad. They would like write really dumb like in-game emails to these guys. Like, you will be fined by the internet police. I am report you to game dev. Kind of shit, you know? And these people were like full-grown adults most of the time. Kiki, no. She's not allowed to go up on that shelf. It's like gun. Yeah, that's what I said. If I still had the ability to scream like screeching, someday I would just say it's like, and then I would just start screeching bloody murder and blow out all your eardrums. Fortunately, you don't have to worry about that because I can't do that anymore. I used to be able to when I was a lot younger. It was really fun. Oh, Project Melody, yeah, she's a VShojo streamer who she does some stuff on this website, and she also has a Chatterbait. she's the cam girl VTuber, yep. I'm aware of her. I do not do anything with her, I don't watch her. I don't really watch VShojo very much, honestly. I know that might be criminal for like some of you, because I know at least one person who is a fan of Zentreya. VShojo, that's what Project Melody is in. It's a group of VTubers under. It's like it's kind of like HoloLive. It's a company of VTubers under like one name. Like that is their company, VShojo. That's their brand name. And HoloLive is that, but in Japan for a different thing. But they kind of do stuff together, VShojo. They collaborate together a lot. They have a bunch of merch together. They have like one combined store. I think most of them are 18 plus. I think Iron Mouse is not necessarily that. I'm not sure though. I could be wrong. Iron Mouse is a lot more like, a lot less like wacky about those sorts of things than so many other people, from what I understand. She's considered the queen of VTubing. I don't know anything about her though. Oh, well then no. Something like that. Again, I don't really follow what she does very much, other than know that she like leads the pack in like being like doing live streams from conventions on an iPad. I gotta see more VTubers doing that shit. That's fucking awesome. I love that. I don't just mean on like the wall with the meet and greets and whatever. Those are cool. Like Limes did one of those. That was really neat to see her model like 5 feet tall. But I mean like actually on like a moped or whatever the hell. The Game Awards. I don't know if she was in the Game Award. Like, I guess maybe she was. I can't remember. There was so much. I think I remember the Game Awards being boring last year. Mostly. Oh, this hand is uncovered. Look at that. Makes things simpler for me. Still trying to detail her belts down here because I've been ignoring them for so long. V-Shoujo was doing auditions a little bit ago. There's somebody I know who was auditioning for them, but apparently you weren't supposed to like say that you were auditioning. And and this individual was talking about how they were auditioning quite a bit. Supposedly, I don't know the terms. I didn't try to audition or anything. I would not try to audition because, oh my god, I don't think I'm up for that kind of stuff. I don't think that's for me. You know, speaking of V-Shoujo, one of the CEOs of that company is a guy who used to make YTMNDs, which Kaviti is not going to know anything about. He's a real crazy guy. He's a real wacky dude. The people leading these companies are like, it's crazy to see where they came from. If that's music, I'm not playing it. I told you. What is this? What is this thing? Oh, Game Awards. Oh. Content Creator of the Year at the Game Awards. Okay. What? I retweet. Oh, I did. Holy shit, I thought I retweeted somebody. I had their profile open. I thought I retweeted them. I nearly had a heart attack. I was like, what the fuck? Just like a random tweet from this person. I would like shit myself if I did that. I'd be like, why did I do that? Because now I have to like delete it and be like super embarrassing. The title really told me everything I need to know. I didn't even really remember that because I don't remember the Game Awards very well. The Game Awards are well, I mean really the Oscars have always been kind of a industry like insider kind of blah blah blah. But I mean, it's kind of similar with like most of these award shows. They're just like they're pretty notorious for being like a particular way about things. Who won Game of the Year? I can't remember. I don't think it was Elden Ring. Might have been. Baldur's Gate 3. Well, that, yeah. That's good. People would have rioted if they didn't give Baldur's Gate 3 something like that. But yeah, Game Awards are kind of... I don't take them very seriously. I'm not gonna like, oh my god, I hope XYZ wins at the Game Awards. Because they feel kind of like, whatever, really. What's worse though is a lot of the games conferences now feel like way different than they used to like years back. If you go watch old games conferences, I know that they were always designed to be ads, but they're like way more like commercial. They feel like you're watching a commercial no matter what, even if like rather than like a cool snazzy presentation like it used to be. I don't know, I liked being advertised to in that way and not this way. When did we start talking about a riot? What happened? What? Oh, riot? What happened? Where does a riot come from? Where has this riot appeared from? Oh, that's interesting. Oh yeah, that's right. I rated that person forever ago. Sorry, there's just somebody on that I haven't seen on for a really long time ago. They would riot. Oh. I know you're probably like quoting a meme, but I have not heard about the may I use XYZ for my OC lore. I haven't heard that meme. The certified unk moment. Oh yeah? Do we? You hear that, chat? Huh? TikTok copy pasta, that makes sense. I wonder if you're on that part of TikTok where I saw like this video of a guy watching TikTok. He was like recording his stream, and there was like a little fuzzy like character, and it was like put your finger here, and you do stuff like I guess like pet the character or whatever the hell, and then like I'm not gonna describe the rest of the TikTok. I'm just gonna accept the part where the guy very quickly exited and went to play Angry Birds. I wonder if you're on that part of TikTok. It seems like a place that you would be. It seems like a very, like... Very, I don't think I would be there, is what I'm saying, if I had that app. Other than, like, my name reserved. Oh no, are we on one of these albums where there's, like, extra stems? Okay, it's just one. Alright. Wow, that's a really long ending on that one. God, these hips are so complicated to draw. I gotta draw her stomach like this, but I don't like that this is intersecting. It's probably not gonna matter though, because these two pieces are gonna be like moving separately. Her entire upper body. Ow! Thank you. So glad I got that to work. I need to add more stuff to Warudo. More silly objects. Oh boy, here we go.
What are you calling me for? What do you want? No, I was supposed to add the Discord calling sound effect noise to this, but I forgot. I was totally gonna do that. I was gonna do it last night and then I was just too tired. I don't have a father. I don't have any family whatsoever. I never have. Never have. I came from a plant. My law. Why the fuck would I tell you about it like this? Why the fuck would I tell you about it like this? Like, why the fuck do you want to know any of this shit? You don't need to worry about it. No, okay. You should know, I'm from a fucking junkyard. I don't even remember how long I was there for. So I don't fucking know shit, okay? I don't remember shit. No, I'm hanging up. No, that's it. Goodbye.
I do need to practice that voice a bit more. I think I was a bit lazy this time. I really need to add the Discord call effect sounds though. That'll be way funnier. I'm just spoiling it for you guys.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture.
Do I look like I know? I just want to. You know what that's from, right? The Hank Hill meme. Maybe I'll make it like 500,000 points or some shit, like that one guy that I follow. Adult show, yes, it's an adult show for adults. It airs at midnight. Oh my Peggy, oh! Maggie, this is meant to be family entertainment. Oh, he doesn't quite talk like that, but you know. Oh, Project Melody! Fuck, I can't do that. I can't do that voice. I can't do that voice. I can't do a King of the Hill voice. I cannot do a Hank Hill voice.
ダブルクリップ
Double click with D's. That is from Perfect Blue. It's a pretty good movie. Shit, how does this even work? I guess it goes under the skirt? It's a movie. What are you abbreviating now? Because I'm not going to know that off the top of my head. Let's see. I have not, but let's see. What is it? What is this? Oh, it's an anime movie. Rated well. No, I have not seen this. I don't know if I'd watch this on my own. It seems very, like, kind of slice of life. I'm not really a slice of life kind of person when it comes to, like, anime. Maybe, I don't know, though. Looks very slice of life to me. I mean, you know, romance is kind of slice of life. Even if it's, like, romantic comedy. Like the romantic comedies of the 2000s with, like, all those, like, B-list actors. Does the character? Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes it's fucked up slice of life. Although I guess I don't really think Doki Doki Literature Club counts as slice of life. It looks like we can go full length stream today, guys. Woo! God, when I tell you I'm gonna go straight to bed, though. Chat, does Doki Doki Literature Club count as slice of life or horror? These belts are gonna be so crazy hard to draw. Ooh. At least they're the edge of the frame, makes things easier. Kind of hidden by the frame mostly. That's really cool, I guess, but I have no idea. I don't really watch enough anime to know for sure. Meow. Meow, kitty. Meow. Well, you didn't even come over to get pet. You like walked away, huh? Yeah, kitty. 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 Meow. Kitty, 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 kitty. I generally don't watch a whole lot of anime of that particular type of genre, though. I like the stuff that's like really like zany and out there. Really weird stuff, like weird, crazy stuff. Although if somebody, I don't know, in a certain, depending on the, like sometimes I can watch other stuff, but it's like, depends on how I feel about it. Oh man, this is lagging the canvas a little bit. I'm recording a time lapse too this time, so this is gonna be even harder to deal with. But my fan is blowing outside air in here, and it's like really cold. Oh, am I getting encoding overloaded? I hope you guys aren't getting, oh, I got some drop frames. I hope there aren't too many drop frames in this. Whoa, what's happening? Did I just grab something on my OBS? No. Wish I had more time to work on this off stream. This is kind of my October project, my September into October project, though. Feels nice to kind of kick off the month with like a goth banshee. Because we are going to be taking this into October. There's no question about that. Wasn't there something? There was somebody else I was thinking about starting a project for. Yeah, I'll just think about it a bit more. Baba. I kind of want to try to keep like a momentum going though with these streams where I just jump from project to project to project and like have planned stuff to do that takes a long time, because I like doing it a bit better for streams. It fits like the format better. It would be nice to do like doodling streams from time to time, and I would like to do a community magma at some point, so like we would all like be able to share a big old canvas. Klondike's done one before. That would be like when I do a debut of the next 3D model I want to have. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. You know what we have to do next? We have to model my new fella after this. So that might be like what we do in October instead of Halloween stuff. Maybe a little bit of Halloween stuff. Nothing like really crazy. I don't, but like one thing about like taking time to do like personal projects though, and sometimes I feel like I'm like taking time away from like stuff like fan art. Like, well, I really ought to be doing fan art right now. It's like, my brain has become steeped in like the desire to create like, to do a bunch of like fan art projects and stuff. Which is probably not the best thing entirely for like if I wanted to do stories and whatever. Like those muscles in my brain may need some like working out on occasion. But doing this stuff is also teaching me a lot about how I want to draw in the future. And maybe I'll speed up, maybe. This belt is so fucking detailed, I hate it. I'm also not the best at drawing leather belts. Is this like inside itself? I feel like it is, or something. Like, I'm not really sure what the back would look like. Just to make something up because she's standing at a funny angle here. This isn't meant to be her leg. This is meant to be like her skirt. We don't even need to go that far out with this, but I do need to get some of the details in place. I'm just worried about how this shape is going to be perceived. Of course, I have to pay particularly close attention when doing this particular bit. Making that lampshade. Ah, it's so funny that I have to hang it in. Yeah. Okay. I remember, this is random, I have somebody open on my other screen here. I remember one time I got raided into them, like a few years ago, and they like were screaming for like an hour straight at like their chat, I think. And I was like terrified. I was like, what the fuck is happening here? They were just like yelling. I don't even know what they were yelling about. They were like, they sounded so mad about something. I don't even know if they were actually like mad. They were just like going off about something. I was like, what the fuck is happening in here? I was like, holy shit, this guy's crazy. And now I follow them, so. Shows you what kind of a masochist I am. Oh, you know what? That doesn't make sense. This ring specifically right here in her belt loop. So it's like the chain. This right here, I appreciate this so much. She's such a fucking goddamned like 2008 goth. It's incredible. It's really good. It's really, really good. It's probably the whole reason I'm drawing this right now. So stupid. I shouldn't say that out loud. The design is really good. You know what I'm not doing, and the reason I erased those tops is because I was gonna make a curve inward, and I didn't do that because I brain fart. I love that this is saving a lot and lagging. It's very cool. Alright, so there's like a metal ring here. Goes like this. Oh, but we need some real estate between... Okay, these guys need to actually go further over. We need some real estate between the belt loops and the metal ring. We don't have that right now. This is bad. I should not be this articulate this far into the stream. I need to be more sleepy. I can feel my brain functioning correctly. That's not supposed to happen at this point in the stream. That means I'm not going to sleep at all, clearly. That's a joke. I don't have any problem sleeping, actually. Other than getting to bed at unreasonable hours. And that's just my fault for being goofy and sitting in front of a computer until way too late. Just a matter of getting my butt to bed. This is one of those moments where it's like, oh, I hate drawing, oh, but I have to put all these little tiny details everywhere. It takes forever. There's a million and one things I gotta do. Oh my god, there's so many things. Oh. Contrast with the moments of like, oh my fucking god, I love drawing. Oh my fucking god, I love drawing. I swear to God, like every once in a while I'll come back to this canvas, like after not looking at it for a bit, and I'm just like, well, I'm just very happy with how that's gone. I'm just very happy with it. How that's like kind of been coming along. Really this whole thing, but the face in particular makes me giddy. Feels good to be able to draw the sorts of things that you saw in your head. I'm hoping eventually like my skill is gonna surpass my like vision and I'll start like producing things that I didn't even think about. And I'm gonna be like, how the fuck did that happen? Where did that even come from, you know? Oh, that's so interesting. The belt actually ends over here. The belt doesn't exist over here. In this belt. It turns into her like her epic kilt. That's what she has. She has a kilt. She has a goth kilt. Very cool kilt. Okay, so there are chains there, and then the other chain is here. This is one of those like little like chains that you would like have keychains on. There's like a proper chain down here. This is gonna be really fun when I got that all detailed. I don't even think I finished the glove up here. The zipper's on the inside, so I'm just gonna not draw anything on this side because I would rather like die a little bit. I don't want to try to figure out what the detail on that side would be. If there even is one. Very typical like goth wear though, just being ridiculously over designed. I mean VTubers, right? But like this is pretty common with like goth fashion too. Having 100,000 little details. I mean look at Bunlith on Twitter. The Bloodborne cart dev. Look at her fucking outfit. She wears like 800,000 layers of goth fashion. 800 billion actually. I feel bad about this, but I almost like muted Bunlith on Twitter a long time ago because there was just constantly like stuff about this person. Would have missed all these like funny animations and stuff they make. They were like constantly involved in stuff. There's a number of people that were like get involved in things all the time that like I just not deal with, and they disappear from my feed. There's this guy who's associated, his whole brand is revolves around eggs. So this guy, I will not say his name, but I have like all his stuff like muted. He's very notorious. I don't think anybody that like I interact with or watch wants anything to do with this guy anymore because he's notorious. Coming along, but it's got a lot of work left to do. Really difficult. What's the point of these models? I swear it's like half the point. I mean, the other half the point being that it looks good when it's moving, but like just to be as overcomplicated as possible to make an artist cry. More details. It's kind of why I don't want to have too simple of an avatar when I switch, because I think complexity is valued with VTuber avatars in general. That's why Cue Ball had like better shading. The last version of Cue Ball before I retired the PNG. Oh my god, these are holes, they're not buttons. Stop overloading the encoder. I'm gonna cry. OBS, why? Why are you doing this? Every day I overload my encoder. Every day I overload my encoder. Why must my encoder overload? Making a reference that nobody will understand. Those are rivets at least. Those are normal rivets and not the holes. Oh, because those are belt loop holes. Oh, you know what? That probably means that this thing isn't really actually part of the belt. It's like the top part of this like leather kilt. Oh, you know what this is doing? It's like sitting on her hips. So it's like gliding along the plane of her hips. That's why it's shaped like this. When you rig it, it like slides back and forth. It like rocks back and forth. And well, I don't know. You know, just go look at a VTuber, okay? You'll see what I'm talking about. They kind of do that when they're rigged well. So, okay, one thing that a lot of VTubers do is they map the swing of their hips to the tilt of their head, or like the direction their head's facing. So if she looks this way, her model's hips go this way. So she kind of goes like this. She's like fucking like this. Kind of, well, not really. Well, okay, she's straight up, but then it's like, you know, tilted like... I don't know, her legs are doing something different. Well, the legs are like straight, but you know, it's like, it looks more reasonable than that stick figure. I have to like, my brain, I don't have enough brain processing power to properly depict it in a stick figure right now. It's like shaped to like give her stomach more like depth. Because it's like, this is like muscle right around here. And so it's like shaped over that. Kind of like through here. Need to pay attention to that. This will be a shading thing though. I'm not going to draw lines for it. I just need to remember to do that. This whole area is a mess though. Oh, we're at a time that I can probably just leave this for now. Because it's a mess anyway. I mean, it's better to get that we got some stuff done than not enough. Okay, well, if you guys are new here, check this out. These are the places you can find me that are not this website. I should add Blue Sky to that. I might add it to that announcement potentially, because I prefer that over Instagram. Really, thought about it at least. Let's see here. Anything what I want to say? Normal stream tomorrow, normal time, usual, you know, the usual. I don't think I'm going to do any other streams outside of those this week, like today and tomorrow, because I work. Maybe something, no, Saturday I'm busy. Maybe something Sunday, maybe. You can find it on my Discord, because that's where I put my pings and update if I'm going to be streaming or not. But yeah, same time, same place tomorrow. I'll see you then. But anyway, thank you all for coming tonight. Whether you popped in for just a second, stayed, chatted, lurked, whatever you decide to do, raided. I appreciate the 2 raids we got tonight. That's super awesome. Thank you, J Droid and Kivity. Yeah, I think that's everything I want to cover. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.